Then later this week, the president is expected to announce his new refugee ban.
An appeals court put that first ban on hold. Meanwhile, immigrant communities in the Twin Cities are bracing for what they believe will be widespread deportations under the new policy announced by the president last week. Supporters have cheered the president's policies on immigrants and refugees, but they have also led to protests here and around the country. Another protest is underway right now in downtown Minneapolis, and that's where Esme Murphy is live. What's going on, Esme?
Well, Frank, I can tell you these protesters are beginning to gather. They plan to march from here, PV Plaza, about 10 blocks to Minneapolis City Hall. Now, supporters of President Trump insist his immigration policies really are not that different from those of President Obama, who deported a record 3 million people. But critics of President Trump point to protests like these and the impact on immigrants who are here legally as evidence of a new intolerance. Esteban Rivera is a successful Twin Cities immigration attorney. A naturalized U.S. citizen since 2011, this native of Ecuador says he, like many legal immigrants, are now carrying their U.S. passport cards at all times.
I look Latino, I have an accent in English, so it's possible that they can stop me and ask me that, and it's really, really worrisome and troublesome.
Rivera says he and other Twin Cities immigration attorneys have been overwhelmed with anxious phone calls and emails.
So people are very worried, and people are thinking that their case is going to be denied or they are not going to be able to renew.
And he has been preparing power of attorney forms for undocumented workers who fear they will be deported and who want to make sure their U.S.-born children are taken care of.
The two parents are illegally in the United States, and they are very worried that if they get taken, what's going to happen with the U.S. citizen children?
At New Publica, the leading Twin Cities Hispanic print and internet news media company, web traffic has spiked to 50,000 visits a month, with immigration-related stories leading the way.
Those stories are getting, 3-4 times the traffic we would have gotten before.
Longtime New Publica CEO Alberto Monserrate says in these tense times, he and his staff feel an added responsibility.
We have to balance between not creating panic, because there's a lot of rumors that are not based on fact, and there's a lot of fear in the community.
Now, President Trump and his supporters maintain that protests like this one here and around the country are led by, quote, professional protesters. Protesters here and around the country, of course, say that's absolutely ridiculous. But I think we can expect more protests to continue, especially later this week when the president is expected to roll out the new version of his immigration ban.
We will see. Esme live at PV Plaza. Thank you.